Hi anybody, welcome into the channel, JaysBucket. I'm Jay, and as always, I got my building buddy Jay hanging out here with me whenever I'm down here, hanging out in the Lego room. This is a different video here. We got a special one for you guys today. This is going to be my top 10 favorite sealed Lego sets that I personally own. And there's quite a few sets that I had to choose from, so we narrowed it down to 10, and let's get right into it. All right, number 10 is road plates. Everybody needs some good road plates for their Lego City. I don't even have a Lego City. No, road plates is not on the list at all, although that is a sealed box. All right, actually, number 10 is Lego set number 4881. This one is a designer set, and it's called Robo Platoon. And this is all the way from 2004. This comes with 218 pieces. This is probably the oldest sealed Lego set that I own. And the story behind this one is I purchased this at a local, kind of like an antique shop. And now I have not owned this since 2004. No, I just recently purchased this from an antique shop here in the area. That the guy that owns the shop, he says he goes to like auctions and purchases whatever he can find at these auctions. So I've been there before. There was other sealed Lego sets that I passed up on, and to this day I still regret. I honestly couldn't even remember what sets they were. But anyhow, I went back to this place recently and I said to myself, I don't care what sealed set they have. If they have any, I'm buying it. This was the one that was there, so it came home with me. I think it was like $20 for this thing, so it wasn't a bad deal. There's roughly 17 ideas, it says in this instruction set. But yeah, I like the fact that it's like robotic, mech kind of type things, and there's a bunch of different things you can build in true Lego fashion. So there you go. That is my top number 10 favorite sealed Lego set that I own. All right, let's see. We'll just kind of throw this one off to the side. Number 9 is a rather new set. We've got set 76960. This one is from the Jurassic Park theme, the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park. It's called Brachiosaurus Discovery. This one came out in 2023, and it has 512 pieces. So another pretty cool set, I think, personally. Now this set, the reason it's on the list is this is just an epic kind of opening scene in one of the movies. Not necessarily opening scene, but it's the first time you get introduced to the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. And I think everyone has that wow, that awe factor of the scene from this movie. And I'll be honest, I really, really, really like dinosaur Lego. It's a lot of fun to have. I have not as many sets as I would kind of wish to. When I got back into Lego heavily, Jurassic World stuff was out, and then they came out with Jurassic Park stuff. So I really, once this set came out, I saw it on sale, and I jumped on it. Really like the Jeep in this one as well. There's another one with, I believe, the Velociraptor that I really, really like the Jeep from too. But yeah, this is just another great set from the Jurassic Park line. And check out the giant molded Brachiosaurus. Like, who doesn't want a giant Brachiosaurus in their Lego collection? So yeah, there we go. Number 9 on the JaysBucket top 10 favorite sealed Lego sets. All right, number 8. This one has a pretty funny story behind it. We got set 40597. So coming in at number 8 is a creator gift with purchase. This one's called Scary Pirate Island, and it's from 2023 as well, and it's got 214 pieces. So this is a neat little set. This is not a gift with purchase that I ended up acquiring on my own. This one came from none other than the Brick Baron. But this one specifically actually came with the Lego map. So there's a funny story behind this one, which is why it made it onto the list. me and my buddy, we constantly, I call him the Brick Baron because he doesn't ever want me to say his name on the channel. So he's nicknamed himself the Brick Baron. So me and the Brick Baron, we are almost always, you know, trying to figure out Lego purchases and whatnot so we can kind of optimize the things we get. And I'll be quite honest, it's more him helping me with acquiring sets than it is me helping him, because he is very much into Star Wars, Marvel, kind of the odd other theme like Sonic and stuff like that. But so his scope of Lego wants is much narrower than mine, whereas mine is fairly wide. I will literally build any set. I don't care. I love Lego, love building it. So anyhow, this set, I wanted the gift with purchase, but I didn't want to buy anything at the time that it was released. Sorry. So he ended up, I think it was like a double points or something, because he ended up with like 2 or 3 of these gift with purchases somehow. I think he ended up buying some online, and then he also went into a Lego store near him as well. Anyways, he had like at least 2, so he was just going to give me one. So as he does, he sends me packages every now and again. We kind of send each other packages back and forth throughout the year. And this came in one of the packages, and I was so stoked for it. I was like, yes, that's awesome. So I believe it was before I even opened the package, he calls me and he goes, bro, you got to send me back that pirate gift with purchase. And I was like, what? Why? Like, that's kind of random. I thought you were giving that one to me. He goes, yeah, I know, but he's like, I think he made a fib to me and said, he's like, yeah, I saw like a rebrickable or something that, I need multiples of this set to build something epic. And I was like, okay. And no, that's not what it was. He ended up saying, he's like, I have an epic plan that I want to do with them. That's what it was. He was very vague about it. He goes, I got an epic plan that I want to do, and I need that gift with purchase back. And I was like, okay, sure, whatever it ends up being, I think that's I think it'll be cool, whatever. So I ended up sending it back after I got it to him. Well, then Christmas comes along, and I didn't know this, but Mrs. Bucket, the Brick Baron, and almost everyone that's going to give me a Christmas gift goes in on a Christmas gift to get me the Lego map. So everyone pooled in on this Christmas gift for me to get, Jay, the Lego map that he's always wanted. Well, what came with the Lego map? It was the gift with purchase of this creator, Scary Pirate Island. So this is not the one from the Brick Baron. This is the one from the Lego map, but just the whole story behind how he was going to give it to me and then, ended up taking it back, and because he knew I was getting one in the gift. He was actually the one that ordered the Lego map for Mrs. Bucket. So he knew all along that I was getting one of these, and he didn't want me to open this one and the one that I was getting with the Lego map not be as cool of a surprise. So there we go. So that's why this set is number 8 on JaysBucket's top 10 sealed Lego sets. Okay, moving on. This is a set that many people have seen in the background of videos quite often. We have 21316. This is an ideas set, The Flintstones. This released back in 2019 and has 748 pieces. What an awesome set this is. Like, who doesn't love the Flintstones? I mean, just a really cool set, really neat idea. A classic cartoon that I think a lot of people really enjoyed growing up. And yeah, just one of those sets where it's so unique. I'm glad I have it, and I don't know if I will ever actually open this box. Like, this may literally sit sealed forever. I don't know. My only, thing I can think about this one, like, I even love the curtains in there, how they're like Fred's clothes colors and whatnot. Anyhow, I think my only thing I could say negatively about this set is probably 3 things that they were missing. What is it? Pebbles, Bam Bam, and Dino. I think that's the only 3 things that I think should have come in this set. I would have loved a brick-built Dino in this set. But anyhow, this is number 7 on JaysBucket's top 10 favorite sealed Lego sets that I own. So there we go. Number 6, where are we going? We are going to this one. Okay, this is a good one. And we just need a little bit of Christmas spirit, I think. Everybody needs some Christmas spirit, even though Christmas is nowhere to be seen. And we're going into spring. We are not going into winter. Anyhow, this is set number 10293. And this is a creator expert set, and it is Santa's Visit. And what a amazing looking set this is. This released back in 2021, has 1,445 pieces. What a cool set, though. Another, Christmas set that comes with a light brick. Just a really cool set overall, I think. Not really too much crazy to say about it, but love all the fine little details in there, the stockings, and I'm wondering, I don't know for sure, can Santa fit down the chimney? I don't know. It looks like he kind of can, but I doubt he can fully fit down there. But you never know. Christmas trees. Everybody loves Christmas trees. Oh, is the light brick in the Christmas tree? It is. That's pretty awesome. Now, this is one we always do build. Ooh, that tab looks like it might come open soon. We always do build a little Christmas village every year. And this is a set that I've just kind of sat on for a couple years, and we haven't opened. So I'm not really sure why, but it's one of those sets that is going to look really cool in the Christmas village someday. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year. Who knows? But yeah, this is number 6 on JaysBucket. Top 10 sealed Lego sets that I own. All right. Where are we going? Number 5. Number 5 has a special place in my heart. This one is a pretty cool set too. This is 40393, and this is a Legoland exclusive set. Now, this one's called Fire Academy. This was released in 2020, and it has 221 pieces. Now, the reason this one is so important and special to me is that me and my son, I believe it was his 7th birthday, we went to Legoland for the first time. I've never been to a Legoland. He had never been to a Legoland. So this was the Legoland exclusive set at the time when we went there. So technically this is actually his set. I'm not honestly sure if he remembers about this. Funny story, we were actually talking today about how I have so many sealed sets that I just don't open, and he's like, I can't believe it. I don't understand how you do it. He's like, I would want to open all the sets and build them all at the same time, just one after another after another. And I was like, you know what? It becomes easier as you get older, and it definitely becomes easier once you start to forget how many sealed sets you actually have. But this is actually his probably first ever sealed Lego set that he has yet to open. And I don't even know if he remembers that we have this. But yeah, this is a really neat set. Little Fire Academy. Just a really cute little set. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special. But it means a lot to me just from the experience that we had. So there we go. This is top number 5 on JaysBucket. Top 10 sealed Lego sets that I own. All right, what is next? Yeah, this is a good one. Okay, we're going to be getting into some bigger sets here a little bit, but we will see what we can do. Okay, 10320 is up next. Ooh, here we go. This is an icon set. This is the Eldorado Fortress, released back in 2023. This thing has a whopping 2,509 pieces, and I have yet to build it, folks. I have yet to build it. Now, when this set got released, I pretty much instantly said, I'm going to buy that set. This is such a classic set, and I actually recently just saw one in person from somebody that I met. So seeing that old base plate was actually really, really cool. And, I was kind of explaining to them, like, oh, I have the new and updated one, but I haven't built it yet. And it's like, it's actually crazy how you build up the entire, what would be the base plate with actual brick built pieces. So yeah, this is just one of those sets that I think is really, really cool. Just an amazing classic, masterful recreation is what I put down on here for my notes. Love the box too, the box with the map all over it, and just a really, really cool set. Now, what I said for this one is that I'm not opening this one until I hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel, and then we're gonna build this one as one of the weekly live builds. So this will be built during the week, bit by bit, but only after we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So I need your guys' help in order to actually build this set, and I may never get there. If we don't hit 1,000 subs, this thing ain't ever getting built. So I will keep this forever. All right, there we go. That was number 4 on JaysBucket Top 10 Sealed Favorite Lego Sets that I own. Number 3, this is a good one. This is a really good one. I like this one. 70322. I am still kind of blown away that I have a sealed copy of this. This is a Nexo Knight set Axel's Tower Carrier. This thing was released back in 2016, and it's 670 pieces of Nexo Knight awesomeness. So one of those older themes Nexo Knights that I think a lot of people either missed out on or didn't, really get interested in. But yeah, I don't know. I love the theme of Nexo Knights. I thought it was a great theme. The story behind this one is kind of neat too. I was in Ontario, and I went into a card shop, like a hobby shop, and they sold Lego, and I was like, okay, this is kind of different, so that was really cool. So I was browsing the Lego, and most of it was, new and up-to-dated sets, and then all of a sudden, on the shelf, I see this thing, and I'm like, what actually is a sealed Nexo Knight set? So I bought it immediately. I was like, I'm not letting this thing stay on the shelf for somebody else to buy. So here we go. I've had this guy for probably going on 6 years now. I bought this one a long time ago, and yeah, so happy that I did. I've built one Nexo Knight set on my channel. That was another set that I had. And this one, I don't know what my plans for this one is. This is another one that may just stay sealed for the rest of my life. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. But yeah, there we go. Number 3 on the JaysBucket Top 10 Favorite Sealed Lego Sets that I own. All right, can you guys guess what number 2 and number 1 is going to be? I don't know if you can. Well, number 2 is probably the second largest set that I own. Oh my goodness, this is a big boy. 10305. This is another one that when it was released, I was like, yep, I'll go in debt to buy that thing. This is an icon set. Lion Knight's Castle. Released back in 2022, 4,514 pieces. What an epic set this is too. The Lion Knight's Castle. So many minifigures and stuff come with this. Every Castle fan pretty much swiped their credit card as soon as this thing was released. Yeah, I'm really excited to build this one. This is another one with the Eldorado Castle, the Eldorado Fortress, where I said I'm not going to build this until I get a certain amount of subscribers. I went crazy and said 10,000. I don't think we'll ever get to that, so maybe we will build it at some point here. But yeah, this is another set that I'm really excited to build, but just haven't had the courage to go ahead and open the box yet. So I really like how this one has it's kind of built on like it's not straight lines. It's built on almost like angles and whatnot. So I think this is going to be a really cool set. This is going to take forever to build. If I did this in a weekly build session, this would probably take me like a year to build this thing. But anyhow, this is number 2 on JaysBucket Top 10 Sealed Favorite Lego Sets that I own. So there you go. There you go. All right, can you guess what number 1 is going to be? Number 1 normally sits right here, and you guys have been staring at it for almost ever. Okay, we got 6866. This is a smaller one, but this is one of those sets where I can't believe I own this and own it sealed. This is a Marvel X-Men set. Wolverine's Chopper Showdown. This thing is back from 2012, consists of 201 pieces, And like I said, I just honestly, I can't believe I own this. This is a super rare set to be sealed. And this is like one of the only sets that ever features Deadpool. There is some other Deadpool minifigures out there, but they're super exclusive to like Comic-Con stuff. I love this set. I bought this used from someone, probably paid too much money for it, but you know what? At the end of the day, this is one of those sets that I'm like, I can't believe this is actually in my collection. This I don't think I will ever open. I just don't know about this one. It's really cool set. A really neat chopper there. The Wolverine figure is really nice in it too. The Magneto figure actually is really cool in this one as well, along with the Deadpool. Love the box art too, that comic style box art. So yeah, there we go. This rounds out JaysBucket top 10 favorite sealed Lego sets that I own. Why don't you throw down in the comments below, out of the 10, what was your favorite one? Do you own any of these? Do you keep your sets sealed still? Are you crazy like me and some other people, or do you bust them open as soon as you get them? Because I sometimes wonder, like, how do I still have those sealed and have not built them? But yeah, there we go. So if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. I'd love it if you could like the video, subscribe if you're new here. We're going to be doing some more top 5, top 10 videos. Just might not be all Lego related. But yeah, anyways, thank you for joining me on this adventure. Have yourself a good one, and we'll see you next time. Woo!